Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been long, I've been working on a few things, but that's okay. Don't mind my makeup. I was experimenting something. So with me, I'll always be experimenting and stuff like that. So today I was on Instagram and and I came across someone's page, right? And they were talking about something that happened in the past. And it reminded me of when I went on a road trip with my mom. Not a road trip, but we were supposed to go to in fact, we actually went to a wedding, but it was like in the next province when I lived in Zimbabwe. So we lived in Harare, Zimbabwe, and the wedding was in Mashingo. So Mashingo is like in a province, one of the provinces in Zimbabwe. So it was like 5 hours away from Harare. So then, this wedding was planned. I was like, mom, I don't know. I think because the night before the wedding, we had an all night service at my church. So then after the all night, it was like the all night ended at like 6 a.m. Then we left church around like 7 and got home around to 8. Then we bathed when we ate. My mom was like, no, 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 don't eat too much. You don't want to ruin your appetite. We're going to a big wedding. I was like, yeah, you're right, mom. Then we just, because we had pre-packed. So then after the all night, we just came back home and showered and then went, we embarked on our journey. So how the first hour was fine. The first hour was basically just like Harare, then Beatrice, then somewhere around Featherstone. That's if you know all of all these places I'm talking about. And when we reached Chief like 2 hours later, then we were like, honestly, I'm hungry now. Then my mom was like, okay, just get like a box of chicken in so that so that so that you won't be completely hungry. You'll be okay, but don't ruin your appetite. Then she was like, I'm not gonna eat anything. I'll eat at the wedding. And that was at like 11 a.m. So we were practically like not too bad with time. Bats. Yeah, anyway. So then we were driving, we were listening to songs. Honestly, the trip there, oh, we had so much fun. It was really like a good trip. My mom, we were singing to songs because it was always a thing where we would like when we were going for traveling for long distances by car, we would listen to songs, dance in the car, give each other the microphone, sing. Showing off, but it's alright. You showing off, but it's alright. This is showing off. And stuff like that. So after we were singing, then I told you we got a box of chicken in, then we traveled for like 3 more hours, then we got to Mashingo town in after like 5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours. So we got there from like 10, 11, 12, 13. No, I don't know what happened, but we got there around 1, right? Then the wedding was near Great Zimbabwe, so we needed to find directions to how to get to Great Zimbabwe. Great Zimbabwe. Then so then we started just asking people around the town, oh, which way do we go to get to Great Zimbabwe? Just say Great Zimbabwe. Then they started directing us. We are passing all the restaurants. Then we eventually get there. Oh, it was so nice. They had their wedding at Mu, Mu, eh, Lake Muturiki. Lake Muturiki. It was really nice. I'll show you like the sceneries and stuff. Then we get there. I see my cousins. I'm happy because my cousins, we lived with our cousins, but they had left Harare earlier. We couldn't leave Harare earlier because we were at church, right? So they got there early, they ate, they saw like most of the wedding and stuff. We get there, I'm like, oh, hi guys. And we start taking pictures. I'm waiting for my mom. Then mom was like, no, I don't think I should change or anything. It's fine. I don't want to feel overdressed because, When it comes to dressing up, me and my mom, we don't play. Anyway, so we were like, ah, it's okay. Fast forward. So we tell them, oh, we are here. Then they're like, okay. Then they assign someone to get us food. Guys, see, when I tell you that there was only salad left, salad and rice, now then we were like, ah, it's okay. We'll just eat our chicken in the car. Then time goes by, time goes by. Ah, then we start dancing. You know, African weddings, like when the wedding is over, then the DJ just starts playing music for like till like almost like later on in the night. Ah, so since it was a venue, right, people started leaving around 6-ish. And in Zim, it doesn't get dark until like 7:30. Hmm. So then I were dancing with my cousins. We were just happy to be there. You know, obviously it was a wedding, so then you see most of the cousins you haven't seen in a long time. We're dancing, we're having the time of our lives. We're taking pictures, etc. So then the plan was like the people who had invited us, right? They told us, oh, just come. Um, accommodation will be provided. So we see it's getting dark. Why isn't anyone showing us where we're going to sleep? That's when I was asking mom, ah, mom, where are we sleeping? Then mom started asking, ah, where are we sleeping? Hmm. Then the hosts were like, oh, we changed plans. We're going to a hotel. So you should just book a hotel. My mom was like, ah, it's fine. We'll just book a hotel. Obviously, there's no way we could travel without money. But then, considering there was a big wedding, all the lodges and hotels around were full. That's when I tell you, I was worried now because I was like, guys, I'm like almost 6 hours away from home. I don't have anywhere to sleep. My mom was just there like, "Ah, just relax. It's okay. Just relax." So I'm relaxing with my cousins. We're dancing. We're dancing. So then, you know, African weddings they hire buses for people to come and to go back. So those who lived in that city were covered. They had transport, you know, stuff like that. Plus also they were fed before, plus they weren't late like us anyway. Ah! So there was this other girl we were dancing with. I didn't even know that girl, but you know, it was just we were in the moment, we were dancing with her. Then we realized that all the buses are gone and this girl is far from home. And we're like, yo, so now we are stuck with this girl, then my cousins. Obviously, there were also other people that didn't have anywhere to sleep because of the change of plans. Honestly, I really think that. I think what actually happened, obviously, they wouldn't tell us that. But I think what happened was they wanted, they were so excited because their children were getting married. But then they were inviting a lot of people. So I think they invited more than they could cater for, which is okay, but they could have told us like around 5 when it was still bright outside Kutichi that we don't have accommodation for you all. And you see, start making a plan. But then they told us that around later on, like around 8 when it was already dark and all the lodges were all like full. And you know that at lodges or hotels, normally they serve their dinner around like 6-ish, 7-ish. So one, there's no rooms for us to stay in. Two, no food. I had chicken in and salad the whole day. So now I'm just looking at my mom. I'm like, eh. My mom was like, no, don't worry, don't worry. I'm like, don't worry. So then I started looking for my cousins. I was like, where are these people? Since we are stranded, they must be stranded too. But no, my cousins they had booked a room earlier. I don't know why. Maybe they wanted to like extend their holiday since the lake was so beautiful. I'll show you what the lake looked like. They were like so beautiful, and they were obviously like boats and stuff, like nice things. Plus, Great Zimbabwe was closed. I can't stop looking at my eyebrows. My eyebrows are they're sisters, not twins. It's a challenge, guys, but I'll get it eventually. Then time went by, then I just saw my cousins disappeared. Where are these people now? But their cars, I'm chilling with my other cousins, the homeless cousins for the moment. Anyway, we're just chilling, we're talking. Then there were these other in-laws. I don't know how to explain the relationship. Then they went and they came back and they're like, all the surrounding lodges and hotels, they are fully booked. We only found one room. And imagine there's a father-in-law and one father-in-law, three sons-in-laws, and one brother-in-law. So in the Shona culture, right, it's not proper for them to like mix. It's not proper for them to mix. So honestly, I don't know what then happened. I think the father-in-law had somewhere to sleep. Then the sons-in-laws, they slept in the car or something like that. And then the brother-in-law slept with his dad. Then then I'm wondering, where did my cousins go now? Aren't we all like homeless and stranded here? But then I saw my uncle. My uncle was walking around with two plates. Then I was like, Amanda, you see how beautiful Zimbabwe is. Zimbabwe is a beautiful country. You mustn't even think about going to Nigeria to see. We started having jokes. Then he was asking, where's your mom? Do you guys have anywhere to sleep? If you don't have anywhere to sleep, you and your mom can come and just share a room with Chi, with the girls. So then I tell my mom, I told my mom that uncle offered us a bed to sleep. Tell me why. Honestly, I understand why, but it was just funny that. Tell me why my mom takes 14 other people, other women, and she's like, oh, let's go. Uncle found us a place to sleep. So then we get there, right? It's me, my mom, me, and another clan of like other 14 people. We're trying to squeeze in one room with two single beds. Imagine. So then we slept like T14 in a single in two single beds. So like two people slept on one side and two slept on the other side and others on the floor. It was quite an experience. As if that was not enough. Next morning when it was time to shower. So right, that room service was would come around and ask, oh, how many people are in here? Oh, so then they put in soaps and towels for everyone. Room service sees 20 people coming out of rooms that were meant for like 2, 4, 8, 6, 8 people, and they're like, what is going on here? Then it was a whole issue where like we overcrowded the rooms, but then it didn't even matter anymore. As if that wasn't enough. Tell me why my uncle that didn't go to the wedding. I I'm sorry if I'm confusing you with all these uncles, but in African families, you can have like 30 uncles, and in my case, you can also live with like almost all of them. It's very normal. So Uncle Joe is calling. You guys, you should come back. Your house was someone broke into your house and broke the window and stole. Guys, we are dealing with homelessness. We are dealing with we are starving. As if that's not enough. Our house was broken into. They stole the TV, they stole my laptop, they stole my backpack, they stole my ring light, they stole um they stole almost all the food in the fridge, they stole meat, they stole ice cream. Guys, when I tell you they tasted ice cream, did you? Then they left it, then they tasted the other flavor, then they left it. Then they took meat, then they started cooking. They even cooked. Imagine, that's how far thieves go in Zimbabwe. They can cook in your house and eat and leave you dishes. So anyway, we're just like, So uncle was like, "Ah, you should come back immediately. Your house was broken into." Then my mom was like, "I'll just do damage control." Damage control. So then I eventually left Lake Mturikwi. Then others went to Great Zimbabwe. I was like, yo, I'm so done with this place. Let's just leave. Then we left. Then we went to Gutu to see my mom's auntie for another 2 nights. I'm asking mom, like, you didn't process the part where we got robbed? She's like, it doesn't matter, guys. So then that my other uncle that had offered us a room, he went back to Harare earlier than us. So then he called the police before we got back, so that when we got back, we went to make a police report. And after we, we reported it to the local police, then we saw CIDs coming, guys. CIDs, they're like so simple people, but they came and they started asking us, started questioning us, and they took a statement. Did they find anything? No, nothing at all. They didn't find anything. Maybe they wanted a bribe. I don't know. Anyway, so that's that's what happened, guys. We went to Mashingo and we were starving, sort of like homeless, but it was quite an experience. The wedding was like so fun. They had traditional dancers, and the DJ was on fire. Like we danced, forgetting the fact that we were homeless. It was quite an experience, guys. Make sure if you go to Zimbabwe, make sure you visit Lake Turiki, Great Zimbabwe, all the places I've mentioned, Chivu, and all the things you get. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And just so you know, I'm now a certified makeup artist, guys. Don't mind. Well, I play with my face. Don't mind all this. I can change your look and it give you power. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And follow my Instagram account, Shamiso Makeup and Glam. And make sure you read the bio and do what you're supposed to do. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.